Wilf, one of the biggest software companies in the world now has a big target on its back. The U.S. Department of Labor accusing Oracle of discriminating against women and minority employees and costing them more than $400 million in lost wages. The new federal filing comes 2 years after the department first filed suit against the tech giant for hiring discrimination. Now it's amending that complaint, bringing new evidence that it says clarifies the scope of Oracle's bias. The government says the company's methods of discrimination includes steering these employees into lower paid jobs. Oracle's suppression of pay for its non-white, non-male employees is so extreme that it persists and gets worse over long careers, the government's saying. Now, the complaint says these discriminatory practices impacted more than 5,000 women and more than 11,000 Asians. It says that Oracle discriminated in its college recruiting, too. Out of 500 hires Oracle made between 2013 and 2016 for certain technical positions, only 6 were African American. Oracle, though, firing right back. They call this lawsuit meritless. We fiercely disagree with the spurious claims and will continue in the process to prove them false. We are in compliance with our regulatory obligations, committed to equality, and proud of our employees. But concerns about bias in Silicon Valley, of course, extend well beyond Larry Ellison's company. For example, remember when thousands of Google employees walked out of work in protest last fall? Pay disparity was a concern that they did highlight. Guys, back to you.
Josh, thank you very much for that. Mike, I guess at the moment, given that very fierce pushback from the company, is why we haven't seen the share price really react.
Yes, certainly one reason. I mean, I don't think there's any way to sort of quantify impact or anything like that in terms of corporate leadership or changes or fines or anything like that. But, you know, it seems before something like this is brought, a pretty decent investigation and case seems to have been built. So it's not something that's just kind of a wild common accusation.
I wonder if the time is coming that we're going to see some of the same types of reporting requirements here, adopted here, that we've seen adopted in Britain in terms of pay and salaries being published and explanations for those gaps.
Yeah, which has happened, and that got a lot of focus when it began a year or two ago, and particularly in the financial sector. But it hasn't actually led to huge action or repercussions for the companies. I think there's a lot of focus on it, and it's encouraging to see the companies respond, but it didn't see them really have to pay out significant sums. We shall see.